Lena had always been drawn to the forest that bordered her village, its ancient trees whispering secrets in the wind, but she was warned never enter after dark. The forest was different at night, her grandmother would say, alive with things that shouldn't be disturbed. One evening, on a dare from her friends, Lena found herself at the forest edge, the sun dipping below the horizon. Driven by a mix of bravery and foolishness, she ventured in. At first, the path was familiar, the undergrowth brushing against her ankles, the scent of pine filling the air. But as the light faded, the forest began to change. The trees seemed to close in, their branches twisting into grotesque shapes that clawed at the sky. The path that had been clear moments ago was now swallowed by shadows, leaving her disoriented. Panic set in as Lena tried to retrace her steps, but the forest had become a labyrinth, every turn leading her deeper into the darkness. The night was unnaturally quiet, the usual sounds of animals and rustling leaves absent. Instead, there was only the sound of her own ragged breathing and something else, a faint whisper, just beyond the edge of hearing. She called out, but her voice seemed to be absorbed by the trees. Then she saw it, a flicker of light, distant but clear. Desperate, she ran towards it, branches tearing at her skin. As she neared, she realized the light was not a fire or a lantern, but a pale, cold glow emanating from an ancient, twisted tree. Its bark was covered in strange symbols, pulsing with a sickly light. And then she saw them, figures, barely visible in the gloom, their eyes glowing with the same eerie light. They surrounded her silently, their faces hidden in shadow. Lena's heart pounded in her chest as the whispers grew louder, echoing in her mind. The last thing Lena heard before everything went dark was her grandmother's voice, a distant echo. The forest keeps what it takes.